Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? How are we doing? Another brand new day. Thursday, 22nd of June. What are we expecting? What are we expecting? What we have for today's move on pound yen, and what we have on pound gold. So GJ and gold, what we have. Shout out to Perfection. Good morning, Perfection. Good morning, Salam, Gabriel. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yesterday, what we normally do every morning is to review what happened the previous day, our predictions, and then you will definitely see them on our chart. So definitely those who enjoyed yesterday, tell us how many pairs, how many pairs. Yeah, so Embro TV, good morning. How many peps? I'm waiting for the guys who have banked the money in the market yesterday to join and tell us how many peps. Man, it was something else yesterday. A beautiful day today, so we look forward to another day today. Thank God. Thank God it's Thursday, then Friday. And we take a rest on all these things and we come back the next day and do it over again and again and again and again and again. And again and again and again. Good morning, good morning. Right, so if okay, 30 pips on DJ sell yesterday. Yo, I'm so happy. I clocked 110 pips yesterday on GJ. Just relaxing, cool, just watching the market goes and do what it does best. I know. There's one thing about black people. They don't really tell their achievements, They don't testify of what they've achieved. So it's normal. So if it's normal, it's just cool to just let people know you've made 30 pips, 20 pips, 100 pips. After all, not everybody will call you and ask for money. So yeah, just feel free. Just feel free. Just feel free. Just feel free. Just feel free and talk. It is what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Good morning, family. Yeah. Good morning, Anan. Ni Tete Anan. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. I wish I could see everybody's face. Sometimes. Yeah, it's just like the way I do my intermediates. I don't see their face. They don't see my face. But we sort of have good relationship. Yeah, they have good relationship. Yeah. And my perpetual intermediate people, I've not forgotten you. The boy, I've been busy with weekend activities. like crazy. You guys know I have other career on the weekend, and it's a rainy season, so my career, Charlie, it's have peaked to the highest. Weekday trader, weekend, dot. I'm excited this morning. Excited. We look at exactly what we were looking at yesterday. So, don't forget to hit the like button. I will start talking when we get at least 10 likes. 10 likes. So we are now currently at 3. Once it hits 10, I'll start talking. I'll start looking at the market, then breaking the market down. No, waiting. I'm waiting. If you've not clicked on the like button, please click on the like button. Show some love. Show some love. Show some love. I wish Dr. Honams, those who made 30 pips, would be able to click and make click 30 likes. That would be awesome. But everybody is entitled to 1 like. So just show some love. Just show some love in the house. Love in the house. Show some love. Show some love. Show some love to me. Show some love to me. So let's see what gold is doing. Gold. What gold is doing? What gold is doing? What's gold doing now? What is gold doing? Share the link. Share the link. Share the links. Yeah. Share the link. Some way, somehow, share the link. Listen, what exactly do we do every day? We just break the markets down per the way it is. Now, nobody's asking you to change your strategy. Nobody's asking you what you're doing is wrong. But what probably we're doing is that we're making it very simple, looking at where we'll be looking at our buys, looking at where we'll be looking at ourselves, break certain things down. And then if it's an obvious sell, I tell you that it's an obvious sell, don't be looking for buy. And then you look through your strategy, you put your strategy there, don't change anything about your strategy. Okay, just look at it so that you have more confirmation of what the whole market is all about. And we do this every 9 a.m. to 11 GMT, and then we just leave where we have to leave, isn't it? The marketplace exactly the way we've talked about. Once we've talked about it, what is the big deal? Once it's happened, for example, once it's going to rain, what's the big deal? You just wait for it to start raining and you put whatever you need to collect water with, you put it down there, you collect the water. That's it. So where someone will say, oh, tell me it's going to rain the money at 11 o'clock, it's going to rain the money at 10 o'clock. No. Right, so we've been doing this for a while. Good morning, Kelly. Welcome. Oh, okay. Unemployment claim today. Whoa. Oh, that's the reason why I'm bringing you on. I'm bringing you on. I'm bringing you on. Yesterday, I said there would be a guest. I was hoping someone will pop up and say, oh, I would like to be a guest on your. So welcome. So today we're going to have, the experienced fundamental trader, still developing, still growing, still growing. Definitely going to have that. Right, so if you have any question that you want to put up, if you are new here, you have any question you want to put in the chat session, just kindly drop it in the chat session. the questions, and then we might talk about what I think about the future of trading. Last time we were looking at the various technology that is coming up, and we talked about some few things. Basically, is whilst we wait. Currently is almost half past. Almost waiting for the 9:30 candle to start, the 30-minute candle to close. So yeah, we could have some time. We'll have some time talk about some few things that we think is of interest for us traders. And then sometimes also we have time to talk about maybe psychological things that affect us traders, and then how people come at us in terms of their perception of what trading is and how we want them to think about what trading generally is. So if you have any particular topic you want us to discuss, and maybe you have an opinion, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Let's discuss that. We learn each other. We will learn every day. The reason why you watch TV and you watch radio is that you also want to listen to other opinions that's out there. So once you are here, we could discuss those type of opinions, share ideas, whenever, who knows. Someone might drop a PDF that might change your life forever. Yeah. So we will have a guest today. Today. Someone says, oh, talk. Now I'm waiting for the 30-minute candle. So definitely I'll be looking at 9:32 to see exactly what I'm looking out for. 9:32, 9:30 new candle, 9:32. Want to see if this is going to be another sell for GJ. Want to see if it's going to be another sell for GJ to the downside. Yeah. Yesterday, before it started moving, before the stream started, so but then we'll see. So 9:30. Good morning. Oh, okay, right. So someone says, please, why don't you do your analysis on TradingView? Okay, right. This is the reason I don't do my analysis on TradingView. One, 95% of traders still use the MT4, the MT5. Now you do the analysis of on TradingView. When they come to their charts, the whole thing is sort of distorted. So why don't you do it at where they are very conversant with, they are okay, they can see the charts as normal as it is. So Ebrom TV, tell me, where do you place your trade? If you are how do you call it, a live trader, where do you place your trade on MT4, MT5, or TradingView? So basically, the graphical interface for TradingView it's an amazing software. It's have so many tools. But the moment you start using all the tools, and then the person that you're talking to, you sort of coaching, guiding, is not using that, or some of the things that it becomes a little bit complicated because you do the thing on the TradingView, you come back and they cannot do the same thing, and then the whole thing changes, and they go like, I don't know. For example, TradingView also have a way that I feel like some of the candles might look different. For example, if we look at this, let me go. So if we look at this particular candle on TradingView, now that depends on the spread that we are getting on the broker that is being loaded onto TradingView. You realize that the bar over here is not as equal as this. It might be a little bit shorter or a little bit longer than that. It might have a small wick on the downside, but you come to yours and yours is not looking like that. And then sort of like, yeah. And sometimes also you have a 4-hour look on a trading view is different from the 4-hour look also on your normal charts. So I just concluded that, hey, just use the charts that everybody is conversant with, and that. So this makes me comfortable. I don't think that I can analyze the markets here. It's only on trading view that I can analyze the market. No. So bro, that's the reason. Oh, okay, MT5. Yeah. So yeah, that's the reason. Someone asked, so Lennis, how do I get this trade ratio, which is the RS to R ratio? You pull it and then so that you can see. And I'm like, okay, it's on trading view, but then it's not on MT4, MT5. But people have some lines, so that's my reason. I want your chart to look like mine. Yeah. Want your chart to look like mine. I want your chart to look like mine. Dun, 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 dun. What do we have today? Oh, someone should put something for us to talk about. This 30-minute candle is not a buy. So on pound yen is not a buy. So definitely not going to mine. But we have some major news coming up at 11 on pound news. So definitely what are we looking at? We want to share what they have, what's seeing. Okay, so basically, if we look at pound yen, let's do a review of. Oh no, I'm still waiting for 2 likes. It's not 10 yet. 2 likes, 2 more likes, 2 more likes. Show some love by clicking on the like button. So please, what is the best time frame you trade in and why? Okay, all right then. Right, so I've said that several times over here that there must be a dominant time frame that every trader must be conversant with. There must be. You have to have a dominant time frame that you are conversant with. So if you are here and if you not show some love, just click on the like button. That will be great. And then if you've not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification button. So that once we are live, you can have the link and you'll be notified and you will flow. All right. So Abroad TV is asking the same thing a lot of people have asked in the past, which is still going to be the same thing I'm going to say over and over again. As a trader, we have a lot of the time frames. So we have monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute. Now, even if you are doing a top-down analysis, and then that it is not, you are not going to master all the time frame. No, there is no way you can master all the time frame. But then you should be able to spot one time frame that will be able to communicate to you clearly. Okay, will be very clearly. Now that depends on the style of your trading. So you, by now, if you're a novice trader, that's going to take you a while for you to be able to, determine the type of trading that you do. Okay. Now, most importantly, we impose, or we ask people to impose their type of trading on us, or we want to pick up their type of trading, but we are not them. So we have to, understand that it is our responsibility to choose a time frame that we are very comfortable with, depending on our sort of like our style of trading, and then actually also the amount of money we are handling. So we all handle different amounts of money. For example, I could place a trade and go and sleep for 3 days and still come back, and I will not panic. Because, for example, if I have if I'm using an account of maybe $50,000 and I place $1 per pip, how do you call it, trade, are you telling me that by the time I come after 3 days, I'm going to lose all my 50,000? No, it's not possible. Okay, so if you sort of deposit $100, you deposit $500, and you want to use a higher time frame, also, you'll find yourself at a risk of losing, majority of your money, and eventually even blowing your account. So there are certain things you need to get to master one time frame. Okay, get to master one time frame. Master it, then you have your reference time frame. Your reference time frame is when you do the top-down analysis. Okay, then you now, so worst case scenario, you want to now look at your time frame that you've mastered to actually communicate clearly. Okay, communicate clearly as to your fears and your hopes, and then that. And once you are able to get that done, that is where you even pull your trigger. Okay, you pull your trigger, and then you use the rest for your reference. So Embro TV, kindly, if you've not done that, do that. Play, look at it. It all boils down to, I would say, your liquidity, what the amount you have in your account. So if you want me to give off the top head type of that, maybe you could look at, normally we do the factor of 3, but you could do that factor of 4. So we do D1, H4, D1, H4, H1, and then 15. Okay, but so once you do that, and you build yourself to a certain point, I think that that should be good to carry you. Unless probably you've not done an intermediate course. If you've not done an intermediate course and then you're just gambling between information, then you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Because a lot of people hear information, but they don't really have, the practical knowledge to be able to do it. All right, so that's what I would say to you. Now, currently we have pound yen 30-minute candle gaining strong momentum in less than 10 minutes. So we have 20 more minutes for that to determine where we are. And overall, if we look at it overall, it's market structure in place. Overall, it's market structure still in place. If we look at it overall, it's market structure still in place. If market structure is still in place, then we will still have cool, we'll still, have our cool and be waiting for the structure to, fall in line. Structure to fall in line. So don't be so much in a hurry. Don't be so much in a hurry for this move. Don't be so much in a hurry for this move. Pound yen. Pound yen. Don't be so much in a hurry for pound yen. All right. So what are we seeing on gold? Let's see what gold is talking about. What gold is talking about. Straight to straight to 30 minutes. What do we have? What do we have on 30 minutes? Yes. Who is saying that? Who is saying that? We've got a hammer. We've got a confirmation of the hammer. We've got a hammer. We've got a confirmation of the hammer. Do you give courses? Oh, okay. Right. So we have intermediate course, and then we have the beginners course, and then we have the advanced course. So probably I think Forex Trader Academy will drop their website, so that you visit their website and look at the course, and then there's email or call. Now this is how the intermediate works. The intermediate works on only how to call it, works on the weekend, but the beginners work on the weekday. Okay, so we take you through the beginners course, but if you've already done the beginners, you're already trading, but for some reason you're not hitting the pips. Now the point is that you don't need to hit 100% pips, 1,000 pips, and then even 20 pips, solid with a good lot size will be quite good. So we do the intermediate on the weekend in the evening for maybe a number of weeks, 10 weeks. And then what we learn at the weekend, you have the whole weekday to look at it. So if we do the intermediate course on a Saturday and then a Sunday, depending on how it goes, then Monday you are going to practice it on a live account, or you're going to practice it, you get it, and see it play. And once you see it plays, it means that you are building your experience. Okay, then you ask questions and then ask questions. Then we come another Saturday, we pick a different topic, we also look at it again and again and again and again. We keep doing that. Now it means that when you are done and we leave you alone, man, you should be good. You will not be afraid of the market anymore. You will not be worried if you are so far as, oh, I'm worried, this trade, is there a buy, is there a sell, should I wait? And then no. So don't be worried. Don't be worried. I don't think any of my intermediate people will say this, they don't have confidence in the market right now. No way. I'll slaughter them. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. What exactly are we waiting for? What exactly are we waiting for? So basically, I'm just looking at timing, so everything is about timing when it comes to the market. So we have the 9:45, so we quickly look at what the 15-minute time frame is also saying on gold. Then we'll go back to okay, we have a piercing pattern and a continuation, and then we know, and this is what will happen. Let's be here. We'll just be looking at gold at 1928, and then we'll see it go up little by little. Before we blink an eye, it's at 1930. Looking at little by little, before we see our eyes, 1933. Little by little, 39, 40, and they keep going. I was like, hey, we never placed a trade. So then we have to quickly do an analysis to decide what we are looking at. What is overall trend? What is overall trend? Is it downwards? How long have we been in this? Let's look at it. How long have we been here? Well, okay, it's almost 2 days. We've been in this balloon channel for 2 days. For 2 days. 2 days. There should be a momentum to the upside. We should be looking at momentum to the upside for a while. Momentum to the upside for pound yen. Well, are we going to have momentum to the upside on gold too? Gold. Right, if you have any comments, kindly drop it in the comment section. I have to look at the markets to be able to read the comments on my laptop, so I'm looking at that. It looks like no comment. No comment. No comment so far. No comment so far. No comment. Let's break it down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, this is a range that we're expecting. If gold have to cover, there's a range that gold have to cover, and this range to 1900 area, 1900 area is sort of like no. So we will probably look at what the unemployment claim also brings on board to see if we're going to generate a bit of liquidity. So yeah, but then I've seen something, and let me look at it as well. Oh, please share that website for the course. All right, I think Forex Trader Academy, I've put it in there. So just look a message above yours or a message below yours. It's Forex Trading AC. It's just for www.forexacad.com. Right, so forexacad.com. Okay, so let me put it in the chat section. Let me put it in the chat section from my end. All right, so that's www. Yeah, forexacad.com. Right. Okay. So basically, currently, what we'll probably be looking at is we just dive into the 4-hour time. So I'm not going to use a daily to be able to determine what I want to look at. For some strange reasons, this choppiness over here for a period of days is not giving me the ability to be able to use the daily setup information to trade, to be able to do my analysis forward. So I feel comfortable to use the 4-hour side to be able to look at what my projections is, and then so my starting is on 4-hour currently. Now for the past 4 hours, so if I look at it, we are in the early hours of 8, so midnight. So we are in 2 4-hour region. Now this 2 4-hour region is something that I'm looking at. This 2 4-hour region is something that I'm looking at, and I'm looking at their behavior, and I'm going to look at the behavior through a 1-hour perspective. Now, if I look at it through a 1-hour perspective, I have a bit of choppiness. It's not a cascading. It's sort of like a little bit choppy. So we have a down, an up, a down, sort of like, that. So it is actually communicating something to me that, hey, listen, I'm having a bit of difficulty. I need to free myself. Since it have not freed itself, then it becomes a little bit difficult for me to do. So quickly I go to the 30 minutes, and 30 minutes even make it worse. It's telling me that, listen, there's a lot of choppiness in there. So what do I mean by choppy channel? So for example, I have all these things as one channel, and then I have another range here as channel. This would have broken the channel. Let's come down. Yeah. This would have broken the channel for it to have a continuous down. Test this area, and then that. Now quickly I will move to the 5 minutes. Yeah, and then you go like, oh, Lennis, 5 minutes is a good move. Yeah, it was a good move. Yeah, so I was asleep then, so I couldn't get anything. And then this one also, I saw it as it goes this way, but then I didn't know what I'm looking at, so I didn't do anything. Now you see, it's quite a different way of trading if you can't balance the way you look at the market. So you have to really have a way of balancing the market and looking at, okay, what am I looking at? How many pips am I looking at? What are the range? What is my comfortable sector that I will probably be looking at? So you look at your comfortable sector, and you don't just come in and jump into the market and trade. No, you don't come and jump into the market and trade. So there are a couple of things that you should be looking at to do. Okay, so I'm waiting. Definitely not going to jump in this. Let's see how this 30 minutes kind of close also here. So once we're waiting on them, we could discuss something else. And then we have pound. We could have some pound news also around 11. Let me check. Oh, as a trader, you should take your fundamental seriously to know when there are news to trade, when there are news not to trade. No, even if you are not interested to trade the news, just know when they will be released so that at least you could avoid them. Okay, know when to avoid them so that you don't go and place a trade just some few minutes too, because sometimes the way the whole thing works is that the setup looks so good when it's about the news. So there's a very good setup almost when it's about the news around the corner, and then you jump into that setup and you get trapped. Okay, so we have pound news at 11, so we'll talk about that. Yeah, maybe we might be hanging around that time, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. So we'll look at that. So they have the official bank rates. Previously it was 4.50%. It's now analysts are saying it's going to be 4.75. So 25 basis points will be added to it. Once 25 basis points will be added to it, if it is confirmed, pound is going to fly. If it's confirmed, pound is going to fly. Pound is going to fly. So currently is 4.5% on the bank rates. But I don't know why analysts are expecting it to go 4.75. I really don't know what do they want. Listen, maybe they are keeping inflation in their country, but increasing it with another 25%, because you see, if we look at it from January, they've been just adding up. Okay, they've been adding up. So it was 3 last year. January they moved it to, last year it was 2.5. January, December they moved it to 3, and then it maintained 3 till January, and then February they moved it to 3.5, and then February they maintain it March they move it to 4, and March they move it for 4, they move it for 4.25. Then in May they maintain it, and then we are into June, isn't it? So they move it to 4, and and then now, okay, if you look at it, you see some of the things. Let's. I wish I could bring a fresh chart for us to look at. I wish I could. Okay, let me try and see if I can still use it. You could see how the rate of the interest rates have actually moved the economy. Mind you that when you increase interest rates, currency becomes stronger. The economy becomes resilient. It kept inflation as well. So investors also jump into that. So you look at it this way, that the whole of last year, because there were so much increase, and you see how flat this whole thing was. So if you could count reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so it's sort of like having them sort of like not massive range. But if you count this, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, which is January, you could see that you have a steep uptrend, isn't it? A very steep uptrend. Even in June alone, you have the economy doing well, and that. So I don't think market is still expecting. I don't think market is still expecting an uptrend. How do you call it? An increment in the bank rates. That's my opinion. But if you know any other thing apart from what I have in mind, just drop a comment in the comment section before we bring our astute guest. Just drop your comment. We sharing ideas. We're trying to get to understand, because definitely whilst they increase the rate, we should have some pound rally to the upside. If they maintain it, and maintaining which is going to be flat on, maybe there's going to be a pullback to the downside for a pound, that should be great. They should pull that should be great. It has been all-time high for some time now. Really some time now. Look at it. Look, oh no way, no. Okay, yeah. So this pretty high was recorded somewhere 2015. How many years ago? 2013, 8 years ago. Okay, this area, all time high. So are we expecting an all-time high? Where are we? Okay, are we looking at this level? Are we looking at all the way that level? So basically, we sort of like have a way of looking at what we expect in the market. But you see, it would have been good if all of us, our liquidity is sort of like $4 million, $40 million, with cool, and we are all relaxed. Then we probably will be looking at a long-term projection of the market. Looking at the long-term projection of the market. But hey, listen, we day traders, we are traders. What we concentrate on is every little move analysis within the day, within the 4 hour. We grab 50, 100 pips. Yeah, we run, we come back, grab another one, we run, come back, grab another one. And yesterday it was 100 pips spot on. And then I think that even the re-entry gave was 40 pips. I was like, wow, why did I exit? No, I exited because I said earlier on I was just looking for 80 pips, 100 pips, and then it was moving within 80, 70 pips, 60, and then I said, listen, let's wait. It would definitely. So we were actually waiting for a re-entry, isn't it? I should have even placed another trade on the re-entry. Would have gotten another maybe 50, 40 pips. Yeah. So we take it at a time. When everything shows clear, we go for it. If it doesn't, we wait. We wait like never before. One of the things is that if you are following the stream, yeah, it's going to alter the way you trade if you are the type of trader who plays a trade every single minute, every single thing. Every single move is a buy for you. Every single move is a sell for you. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Definitely, that's not what we're looking at. Yeah, come on. The chat area is for us to talk. So, kindly drop your comment section. Do I have? Yeah, it's 10. It's past 10. It's past 10 now. Let me get my guest in. Let me get my guest in. My guest. If you'd like to be a guest with me, just kindly let me know. 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 Right. Which area are we now? Market have just through that region. Yeah. I'm very sure. So how many pips are we now? 10. Yes, into touch, moved up. Definitely. As I said, it wasn't that I wasn't sure it was going to move, but I was just trying to look at this side. This side. I didn't want to be trapped by this. I didn't want to be trapped by this. I don't want to be trapped by this. Don't want to be trapped by this. It was a free traffic, but since I didn't want to be trapped, I avoided it. But I did mention it. But I wanted to do some of it. But sorry, my eyes are all over the place because I've got a lot of screen I'm looking at currently. What's up? Good morning, Doc. Thanks for joining. Good morning, Clever. Right. Okay. So there's a question in the comment. Is it a question in the comment section? Let me address that. So I don't know whether it's a question or it's. So it said I placed a trade yesterday on pound dollar, and now it is going up. Pound dollar, and now it is going up. So what does it mean? Is it you place a sell or you place a buy? And since yesterday, is your trade still running? Okay, right. So someone also sent me a message on my phone and asked that I should break down what happened yesterday, and market did not get to where I predicted. Okay, now, so let's look at yesterday, and then yesterday also, how did market go? Now, so what we have to understand is that market is market. It is what it is. But then, with experience, we can really, try and look at its movements and then now take advantage. Now, so today is Thursday. We have Wednesday. Then on Tuesday, this is what I said. Tuesday, we had this move. We were actually respecting structure. So whilst respecting structure, we had this move and then we got here. Now, you know that the down structure here has been broken. So some of you will call it those fancy name, choke, change of character, whatever that is. Listen, it is broken, it's broken. Whether change of character, choke, whatever. It is broken, it's broken. Yeah. So then we had a sell to the downside. So I called that. And then this was my target. Now, it came all the way this way, and then this told me market was about rallying up, so I was ready to exit out. So I exited out on 72 pips out of the 100 pips that I targeted. Okay, now then we had a market move. So never place a buy and never place a buy, because everything of mine is looking for a sell. So never place a buy on this move till the next day. And then till the next day, we had this and then we had this. So now we also look at it. If we look on our left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're also expecting that structure will be maintained. So we waited. I waited and waited, and then what? Boom, this was what I saw. So I had a rally down, I had a confirmation. That rally down told me I have a bearish engulfing, and then there was a confirmation. So I entered quite in the morning before the live stream started. So I was somewhere here when the live stream started. Then so we were looking for re-entry. So yesterday we were looking for a re-entry. So we went down to the 15 minutes time frame to have a pullback. And then we had the same target area, which is here. Okay, so once we have the same target area and here, and then I always say that when you break that, we're going to have a bit of choppiness, then we have a bit of continuation to the downside. Okay, now it got there and stopped and moved up. So later when I exited out of the 100, I exited out the 100 pips somewhere here. Once I exited out, market was still going down. I was feeling the pain of it. I was like, yeah, I could have made 130 pips and then that. I'm like, no, it's okay. Exited, take it and leave. So I left. Now, after some time, I came back and realized that this is where I saw markets moving towards. Okay. And it is what it is when you have reviews also within the day. So sometimes some people come for the review. Normally, I want my review to be somewhere in the afternoon, which is the New York session, and also that. So I missed this move, which I wouldn't have taken a trade anyway, because it's the same thing here. I wouldn't have taken this trade, and I wouldn't have taken this trade either. Okay, so I waited till this morning. This morning, hey, look at it. It did the same thing, going up, going up, going up, going up. So currently, it broke this level, which is the same level here, which is the same level here, the same level here. If I go on to the 1 hour, look at this, look at the way I'm looking at it from my point of view, okay. And I want you to use all your arsenals and all your trading. What I'm doing is not for you to stop using anything that you are familiar with. No, just do a comparison, do a modification that will help you, to actually look at the market. Okay. Other modification. So basically, let me allow my okay. So this morning it's moving up, but if I go to the 1 hour, there's a pierce breakthrough. I was expecting this to collapse, but it didn't. So I noticed that okay, this is there. So it's there. So I'm so much not in a hurry to jump into that trade. So that's my breakdown for pound yen. Yeah, that's my breakdown for pound yen. So once I'm not so much in a hurry to jump into it, please, maybe your arsenals are telling you, your tools are telling you it's a buy. Yeah, I definitely know that this is what I'm definitely know from where it is now, definitely know that it should come down, or it should go all the way here, okay, so somewhere here, and then rally to the downside. No, definitely I'm waiting for the rally to the downside. I'm not waiting for a buy. So those of you pushing me for a buy, stop pushing me. Yeah, stop, just leave me alone. Don't push me for a buy, because I won't go for a buy. Yeah, it's sort of like very tempting, because there's sort of almost about roughly 20-30 pips in there for a buy, but finger crossed, tight. I'm not going to break it up, so I'm not really going to look for a buy. No way. So that's my breakdown for the pound yen. Okay, that's my breakdown for pound yen. All right, so let me look at the comment section. Okay, Doctor says, can you throw a little light on how you calculate your expected pips? Oh, okay. So, Doc, basically, I look at where. So, for example, there are a couple things I'm looking at for where market is. If I'm looking at a fill of this, I must have a full break into. So the 30 minutes have to give me a bearish, and then at confirmations and a pullback, and then I'll be looking at to breach this. So this is giving me 27 pips. So what I do is I pick the crosshair. So I pick the crosshair from here. So I just pick the crosshair, come to where I want to initiate my entry, pull it slightly slanted so I could be able to read that. The first one is a price. The second one is the number of bars. So that's 6 bars. That is not really important. But the third one is the 250 point. When it is point, you just have to knock the 0 off, or knock the last number off. Then it automatically turns into pips. So this one is 25 pips. Okay. And I am looking at roughly today, if because 11 o'clock there will be a pound news, and I've also explained that again. Probably I will talk about the pound news again. I've already explained what we should be expecting on the pound news 11. Actually, I have done that into details. I will do a summary. If not, it's going to be boring for some people. I'm expecting it to go all the way by close of tomorrow. It should go down if they maintain the rate. So what exactly are they talking about? So so pound today is going to have the MPC official bank rate votes. Okay. Then also the summary, that's the monetary policy summary. and then the official bank rate. Now, if we look at the bank rate data, if you go to your forexfactory.com and you go to the data, and Doug, you remember we've done this before, okay? We've done this at the intermediate session. So, when we go there, we look at it from November, or you can look at it from more. So you realize that their rate actually, because of inflation and COVID and all those things, you see that if you look at it 2 years down the line, it was just 1%, you know, not even 1%, 0. You know, really low. Then in May 2022, it went to 1%. Then it took another month to went to 1.25%. So if you look at it, it's just an increment of 25 basis points. So we call it 250 points or 25 basis points. Okay. So it's just an increment of that. But this is where it's a problem. Within a year, we've moved from 1. So a year we moved from 1.25 to almost 4.5. So you can see, you know, a lot of rapid bank rate increments in that, just because they want to keep how do you call it, inflation, and then also balance the system. Okay, so basically we've got that happening. We've got that happening in the market, but our concentration is not what I've gone in the past, but our concentration is currently what is happening. And I explained earlier on the factors also, but I won't bore you with those factors. Okay. So we start looking at February 2023, and it was for February 2023. Then March it went to I call it 4.25, another 25 basis point. Then in May it went to 4.5. Then we are in June, it's going to 4.75. That's what they're anticipating. Okay. Now, if they're anticipating for that, there are two things that we should be looking forward to. If they're anticipating for that, then we should have that, or they maintain the rate. And if they maintain the rate at 4.5, that would be better. Why do I say so? I use a chart in explaining that. If you look at the time that they were 6 months down the line from February, pound have really had an uptrend. Really have an uptrend when you look at it. Really have a continuous uptrend. And the last time we had that some uptrend beyond that, and then it was somewhere in 2015, 2014. So basically 2015. So the last time we had that serious high where markets pound to the dollar was 195 thereabouts. Okay, 195 thereabouts. Currently it's at 181. Okay, so basically we want to avoid that rapid move, and then that is also going to have a bit of a negative connotation. Now, mind that good interest rate is good for business people, but also a little bit have to be controlled. So I don't know exactly how we should be expecting good news, high interest rate. So what is Lennis expecting? I'm expecting that they maintain the same 0.4. Okay. Ideally, I'm expecting that they maintain the same 0.50. So if you have any comments about it, you can drop it in the comment section. Let's talk about that. Okay. So that's a summary of what I've talked about earlier. Summary of that. If you're okay, just put it okay. But if not, if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. I will have a look at it. Okay. Okay. Desmond, if you are on the stream, listen to me, just say hi. All right, so 1 minute for the 30 minutes candle to close on both sides. So we are looking at gold, we're looking at pound yen. So it's 10:30 for pound yen. I've said it, there's a news, just a few minutes. How can we survive that news? How can we look at what is the projections? I've already given my side of it. Not looking for a rally to the upside. So I'm expecting the value should maintain the same rates. That is what I am looking at. I've explained for into details exactly. So if you're a news trader, I think that should help. If you're not a news trader, I think that you should be avoiding the move. They're maintaining the rate should be a good point. They should maintain a rate. Let me see if I can get a move to the downside. That is what I'll be looking at. The move to the upside, I don't think so. I'll be looking for a move to the downside for days now, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm not a market anyway, but with a little experience, I'm looking forward to see the market, move to the downside. So doing. Am I going to have a rally on? I'm looking at a rally on gold. If I'm asking, if a couple of things I'm looking at, I'm not a type. I don't want to do this. So, for example, I don't want to do something like, okay, Lennis, I'm expecting market to, let's do it this way. So I'm expecting market to go this way first, and then go this way second. Nah, I don't believe in those type of analysis when it comes to that. So what I'm expecting is this is a range at which I think that we're going to get to this range and then probably fill up this range. Now, the reason is that 1230 unemployment claim also, if it's a good data, then definitely we're going to rally to the downside on gold. If it's a good data, we're going to rally to the downside. And I think that there was a move also yesterday and the day before that had nothing to do with gold, but we have a massive rally to that. So I'm still researching what exactly that is. Also the move, which has nothing to do with gold just rally to the downside in a massive move. So currently we holding on, but then if you ask me, I don't have any bias, any expectation for gold yet. Straightforward. So it is what it is. If it goes up, please go up from here. Yeah, I know. I know definitely that this is what is going to happen. So, for example, so if we can have this, that should be fine. It's gonna be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Or we can have a rally to the downside. So, but whichever way, don't go beyond this. Definitely, if you go beyond this, market will pull back. But should that happen? So let's get this also going on. Let's get this going on. Okay. So basically, let's end the stream now by once there's no question, nobody's interacting with me and nobody's asking a further question, I think that I've explained what we'll be looking at. In 30 minutes time, there's news going to come. So that is not that this news is going to come. I am not the market, so don't expect me to say that, oh, it's going to move this side, it's going to move this side. But I've definitely explained what we should be looking out for. I have explained what we should be looking out for. I've explained my side of the story of how I'm expecting the market to go and I'm expecting the market to go to the downside. So anything sell, listen, I'm for it. I don't know for yourself, but we're definitely going to meet tomorrow and we're going to break it down. We're going to look at it and we're going to decide it have been a very wonderful day with you. I really appreciate your comment. I do really appreciate you being with the live stream. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. Please do share, like, hit the notification button. I'm so happy you are with me. Definitely, if it's your turn, I'll definitely be happy with you. And let's make money trading the global financial market. It is me, Lennis, and I'm out of here.